So at the time of doing this recording, I am currently editing at the moment, so I'm not too sure if this could be a 1-part or 2-part video as of yet. But anyway, once you enter the hidden city, it doesn't tell you that you're in here just yet. But once you get into this the high diving area, it will tell you how to do it. If you perform it, you'll get the 1 of 4 challenge. So make sure to do it. But at the moment, I'm unsure how to get back up to that high dive yet. So on your adventure, if you stay to the left side, you'll have to go past or through some water. You don't have to. And this will be leading to the wolf's den. Once you have dealt with all the wolves, you probably most likely find a legendary wolf. It should be coloured black and it's got a white tip on the tail. So in here will be a map as well. So feel free to get the wolf's skin and get the map along the way. In the same place, now we're going to go in the water and grab the gold ore number 1. I'm still unsure how many golds there are, as I'm still editing the video. So the Jade Ore is, if you turn 180, you will find this small alcove that you can't swim naturally. You have to go underwater and go through it. In this bit here, you will find the Jade Ore number 1. So challenge, keep calm and Carrion. This is number 1 of 3. So once you leave the water, you can go to the right or go to the left. But if you jump up here, this is heading towards a temple, I do believe. Well, no, it was either a tomb or a crypt. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I think it is a crypt. So once you grab that next challenge, use your bow power and go down along the way here. Now I'm going to speed the video up now. So just carry on as normal. So this is now the crypt.
Can't carry anymore.
Once you go inside,
okay, water looks deep enough.
the correct way to go is jump down. If you go to the right first, you will find the mural. And now if you do a 180 and go over the other side and head down the stairs, you should find, I believe it's the survival. No, it's a Jade Ore, my bad. That's not yet. Yeah, that's when you go inside the water. So now once you go down these stairs and right to the very bottom, you should hopefully see the Jade Ore. Next to the green looking statue thing here. So now we're going to jump into the water and go directly down. Once you hit the bottom, you should hopefully find this survival cache. This should be surrounded by dead people. And it should be near enough directly in the middle. So now carry on inside the water from the last location. Go through the crawl space. Go to the first pocket of air. And then go to the second pocket of air you see. Then once you get here, go directly straight and you should hopefully see the Relic 1 of 28. Survival cache number 3. So now go through this bit here. But we don't have to yet, sorry. So if you break down the bit, do a 180 and go up here. This will lead to a dead end that does have another secret map here. If I do remember right. There it is. I'm not really labeling these up no more because it's pointless. It doesn't count towards anything. But I'm still going to grab them. Anyway, so once you jump in the water now, just look around for the shining object. And then use your knife to start digging. So now we're going to leave and go through that place that we destroyed the wall that's located in the water. So go through the dead bodies blocking the way. Now eventually you'll get to your next tomb that you can find. I need to double check because I haven't labelled it yet. if it's a crypt or a tomb, but of course the video should say on the top of the video right now what tomb it is, or crypt, that I haven't done yet. So this will be one of 4. We have to find tombs and whatnot and undo the caskets or the tombs at the end of it. So before you leave, jump off and do a skydive, or swan dive, sorry. This is right outside the crypt. So directly here, if you're facing towards the next, well, you should hopefully hear a person, but if you just stand here, and you should hear someone to the right before you go up the stairs to trigger the cutscene, you'll find the person there. So this is literally after you've done all the cutscenes. This is where you're located near enough. So head towards the campfire closest to you. That should be this one right here.
29th of November.
So just look on your map to see what it is. So now, there is a achievement for petting, I believe, 4 llamas. So that's location number 1. So now go up the stairs and grab your relic, 2 of 28. Survival cache number 4. Head down the stairs. You want to go right and go into the middle here. You will find number 4. So for the next one, go out the hole and go right and head down. Jump onto the top of this building here to find your next challenge. Just a word of warning, guys, this next one, well, not the next challenge, but the next challenge of this one, 303, is located pretty much near the end, I would say. So we won't get there just yet. Anyway, jump over there to the right-hand side to find your document number 3. And I believe it's another one of them secret reveal packs. So, relic number 3. That's a pretty simple one. Drop down, go up the stairs, take a right. This is where your relic is. Document number 4. Located directly to the left of you. The next relic. No, not relic, my bad. So document number 5. On the map, if you go slightly to the bottom area, this is where you'll find the next document, and you should hopefully find another one of these secret maps again. So once you're here, do a 180, go into the water and go to the very bottom. Mural 2. From the last location, pretty much, head up the stairs and you should hopefully find your second one. Now carrying on from the last location, head up the stairs again and there should be a hut that you have to go past. You're missing gear, so we can't get in there just yet. And yeah, we'll find the survival number 6. So the next one will be another llama directly behind you. So just turn around or do a 180 and just go pet the llama. For some reason I have in my head there's 4 llamas that we need to tap or just pet. No, we don't need cap the llamas. We just give them a good old stroke. A damn good seeing to. So now from the llama, just carry on to the left. You will find a monolith. This should be one of 7. So now we have the knowledge to actually understand this one. So the monolith and the survival cache say come to one together. So there's no point me showing you where number 7 survival cache is. It's not actually here until you interact with the monolith. So it's directly in the middle of the fields that you'll probably see one of them totem scarecrow things in the middle. And then behind that on the floor you should hopefully see your number 7 one.
Should be helpful.
Why are there so many of these? I have no idea. There's so many. I'm guessing they couldn't do any more to the story. They just decided to put collectibles instead. Relic 4. Now go into the farm area, I would say, at the top side. If you go to the very top, you'll find relic number 4. There will be a monolith here to the right that we can't interact yet. Well, we can, but we haven't got the knowledge or know-how to understand the language, so we can't get it. So go down the rope to the right of the hut. You should hopefully find number 5 relic. Number 8. So go to the fishing district campfire that is located to the left side now of this hidden city. And from the campfire, go down and go right and jump up. So some of these secrets should be revealed to you by the adventurers maps and all that stuff. So you should hopefully see some of the collectibles now on the map.
Beware.
Also, this point of interest, just to let you know, just speak to all the villagers in the area and also in the previous area. I think it's level 2. If you speak to the villagers, they'll tell you some useful information. And then, yeah. So just pretty much do that 5 times. You can't do it to the same person. You've got to do it to 5 different people. But on the 5th one, you should already get it. So hopefully you guys have been talking to the people. If not, it's not a big issue. You can go back to other villagers. So from the previous villager, just go pretty much straight line and jump up here. Grab the next survival cache. So Mural, if you're looking the same way, if you're looking forward, if you go left, you should hopefully find this mural here. So from the mural, turn a 180. Head down this way here and you should find the survival cache. So for this next one, all we're going to do is do a 180 once again, go through the field or the farm area. You should hopefully see a small child to the left hand side once you go down the stairs. This is part of a side mission, so make sure you activate this mission and then carry on forward. This is post-production plasma. Yeah, I've done a quick sketch where you need to go now. So you're down the bottom right and we need to go to the abandoned village. So now, we're going to backtrack now into the abandoned village. Because, like a dum-dum, I didn't grab this. Well, we had to backtrack anyway, so use the rope arrow near to where the campfire is to grab the document, and then in the same location you will find the survival cache. It's number 11. The next thing after that, we're going to find the gold ore as well. So I'm not going to put these maps on because they're pretty much useless now, but I'm still going to grab them. But I believe I already said it anyway during the video, but just I'm going to say it again. So once you are here, you want to drop down. You see the campfire to the left, go right. Originally, I did completely forget to record this area. I knew that they were there. I just forgot until I came back to this area and realised. So in this part here, there's 2 gold ores. So this will be 2 and number 3. So they're not, well, I was going to say they're not that important, but they do help you along the way getting the shops. You can buy stuff in the shops. So this is not me like a guaranteed every single gold ore, but I'll try my best to find as much as I can. So now if you go to the campfire, the abandoned village campfire, if you go up the stairs next to it, you should find a grapple decoration thing. But yeah, if you use your grapple, you have to take it down. There's 3 of them you got to take down. So now we're going back to where we started the side quest. Yeah, I do apologise how it just jumps back and forwards. Because in theory, you cannot get that one challenge unless you backtrack to the area anyway. So that can't be helped. So just head back into the main village area and then go up and go right. Jump back into the water. You'll find some steps and you should find number 12. Survival. Next, it should be a relic. Yes, it is. So head up the stairs. So this will be the market area now, Campfire. So go underneath here, find your relic. This is very close to buy where you can interact with both shopkeepers. I do recommend you guys doing that because you can buy some upgrades. And you can also buy an upgraded knife too. So gold ore number 5. Once you leave...
How do you do?
No, this is not gold ore number 5. My bad. But yeah, in this shop here, you should buy a few upgrades. So the reinforced blade that you can buy. And just make sure you can buy any bit of upgrade you can, because we get an achievement for buying so much upgrades as well. Not really going to put it as part of the all-in-one because it's blatantly what you need to do. And plus, it will just help you pre-settle in the game easier. So now we're going to get gold 5 after we grab the upgraded knife. So you can't get this gold ore unless you have the knife upgraded. So now go past where you found the last relic. Go down this little alcove here. And somewhere, somewhat in the middle, you will find number 13. So that's where we're located. Also, just make sure you speak to both shopkeepers again, just a reminder. And to buy any stuff and sell stuff you don't need. That is highly recommended for the gold ores. So as you see, from the last location, once you leave the alcove, go right. If you look to the left, you should hopefully see your mural number 4. Some of these are pretty well hidden or camouflaged against the wall itself, so just keep an eye out. So do a 180, go up the stairs and look left. You should find your number 3 llama. Pretty simple, just interact with him, move on to the next thing. So once you leave again, go up the stairs, or go down the stairs, sorry, and then go up 3 flights of stairs, go left into this building here, and you should hopefully find the document number 7. Also, you can have a skill tree where you can see some collectibles if you want to. I think that's pretty pointless if you're watching this video, but will help you to find it if you cannot see it. So from the last location, head up the stairs again, go left, drop down, go into this building here. This is so confusing. Some of them really confusing. Go inside the building, and then this building should lead into like a cave section, a small cave bit. And now we can find Jade Ore number 3. And we should be able to find gold ore number 6, relic number 7. And that's pretty much it. I think we can find a traveler's pack again for the secrets. Like I said, I'm not going to put these as a collectible because in theory they're not. They just show you whereabouts the collectibles are. Not all of them. There's only a few. A set few they tell you about. So there we go. There's our relic. And there is our gold ore. Or jade ore, one of the two we picked up. So we have the market the market campfire. Directly behind you, you'll find a white building. Go up the stairs, go right. As soon as you enter the doorway, look left. On the makeshift table, you'll find the next relic. So keeping things simple as possible. From the last location, just keep going up the stairs. Stay close to the building to the right, the white building. And go up to the next stage, or the next level, or the next floor, to the next set of buildings. And if you run towards the dead end, you will find another mural. And there will be some challenges that we cannot get yet because we can't actually use our arrows in the village yet. So I'm assuming, I haven't gone that far, but I'm assuming once we trigger some maybe enemies or something, we can actually fire stuff. We can use our arrows, but not as of yet. So go through the building and head directly straight. Once you go up the stairs, go right and go on the grass. You will find one of these dangling chandelier decoration things. Do the same thing as last time, just grapple on it to bring it down. So relic number 9 from the last location. looking at where we pulled the relic thing down, or the decoration, go right. Head back up the stairs. Well, not back up, right. Head up the stairs and go towards the temple-like building. Where a guard's just pretty much standing there in your way that we cannot get through just yet. Unsure how to get through there yet. I'm assuming it's during story progression. So order number 7, turn around. Next to the campfire, or the temple district campfire, you will find gold ore located inside this water. So next to the campfire, if you're looking directly at it, look left, you will find the next survival cache. This is number 14, and it should be behind a statue. So shortly after, just to look on the map, this is not that far away from where we are. There will be 2 llamas very, very close together. Upon touching the last llama, you'll get the achievement. So now, if you go back to the temple, I should have done this the other way around, to be honest. So once you go back to the temple district campfire, directly next to it, you'll find a climbable wall. This will be a challenge you complete for the Calm Down and Carrion. This is number 303. You will find a mural number 6. You will find a relic number 10 and a Jade Ore number 4. I'm hoping I don't get these Jade or Gold Ore mixed up, because the icon is not that much different for each other. So this is where things is interesting now. Because I'm trying to make it as less backtrack as possible, but near the end you'll find out I didn't really manage to do that very well. So if you go to where the side quest, where we talked to the little boy that asked about the dice, literally right next to where the objective is for the side mission, you will find your relic. And feel free to talk to this guy. This will activate the next stage of the side quest.
Are you Pisco the Dead?
You can see me?
And to be honest, I should have skipped most of this, but anyway, you can have a short scene of it.
No. So you are Pisco the Dead?
I am Pisco.
So pretty much we have to seek out the outcast, or the outcast. There will be a total of 5. Unsure where the 5th one is at the moment, but we found 4. So once we leave the temple where we've done the, well, started the next stage of the side quest, leave the building, go left, take left, left again, up these stairs, and then to your left, you should find mural number 7. Like to point out, there is another challenge, not another challenge. So yeah, there is a challenge. It's the same challenge, but we're not going to get that challenge just yet. Don't know how many damn times I'll say challenge, 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 challenge. Done. So ignore that dangling thing there. I'm not going to say, you know, no, I was going to say it again, but yeah, head up the stairs. Talk to the one of the side quest outcast guys. Just get it over and done with. Just remember this, where this guy is located. Remember. So head slightly down the stairs, do a run and jump, and grab the last final dangling decoration to finish this challenge. And then go to the monolith directly below you and interact with that. So we should have, this is the second one, I think. Monolith, we're done. Now literally right next to you, there will be another outcast lady. Interact with her. And now we're going to go slightly down. So go into the construction works located inside the building. And you should find number 15. So now we're going to get, if I remember right now, we're going to get the monolith location now. So I believe the monolith we just grabbed corresponds with this one. So you can't get this one unless you activate the monolith first. So this collectible will not be here unless unless you don't activate the monolith above. So, yeah, so literally here, turn around. Use your reinforced knife to break down this wall and grab the relic. If you guys depend on looking at my map counter on the top left. I think that is wrong now. Just follow what I say on the bottom left, because I know a lot of you guys do actually, some reason, follow the map, because I could do it out of order to make it in order, if that makes any sense. But yeah, so go back where we found the first outcast guy. Next to him there will be a wall that you can climb. This will be number 8 mural. And then in the same location, go right, go through the, not go through the building, but go in the building. Past the second bed on the right, you will find the document number 8. So now, looking at the previous mural that we picked up, then we're going to go left and climb this. Drop down to find the relic. So now once we got all 3 collectibles up here, now we need to go down. And go inside the cave. So literally just inside the cave to the left you will find number 9 mural. And now we're going to find some gold ore. I believe it's gold ore, it could be jade ore. And a document as well. So there's gold ore number 8. Gold ore number 9. And then just further down to the left hand side, I believe. No, it's right side. I'm ahead. Yeah, right side will be the document. And then to the left should be a relic. So there is no collectibles here. It's just one of them maps again. So head towards the next outcast guy. So speak to this guy. Don't really know why I'm showing you this, but sod it. Might as well show you anyway. So near where we got the last outcast guy, there will be another mural near the water side. Down the bottom right hand side. Kind of. Middle bottom. I say that. So now next document. From the last location. So run through the boat area. Stay on the walkway. Towards the dead end you will find the next document. And this should be number 10.
After the long dray.
So now from here, drop down in the water, go underneath the platform to find your next survival cache. Now in the same water and from the same location, if you stick to the right hand side, just hug the right wall and eventually you run straight into this one. Now in the same water again, we're going to find the next mural. This is number 11. So I'm going to surface now so you know where I'm going. I don't want to stay underwater. It may confuse you guys. So this one can be quite tricky to see. But if you just hug the right wall, just like you did the last previous collectible, you should hopefully just about see it. It is quite dark in the water, so just keep your eyes peeled. So the next relic. Once we have got our reinforced knife, we can actually go back now and grab this relic now. Because at the start of the video we couldn't grab it anyway because we didn't have the upgraded knife. Now we do, now we can backtrack and grab it. And there we go. So now go to the farm area located near the top right hand side of the map. So this is the monolith that we could not interact with, but since we got enough collectibles now in all the languages, well not all the languages, but we upgraded with our language so we can actually do this one now. So interact with the monolith. Now go back down to the very bottom of this farm area and go to the left side building or the statue thing. Building. And just hug it to the left.
This'll
You
be
should see it
useful.
right here. Of course, this collectible will not be here. You need to activate the monolith first. So we're now going to do a challenge again. In the same area, there will be another reinforced wall that we have to use our reinforced knife with. So you may already seen this if you've been watching the video from the start. So just simply do it, run and jump and dive off. The dive part is the most important part of this thing. So make sure you do that. So now, if you just go directly straight to where you landed, you'll find another monolith.
This describes something.
Now once again, interact with this one.
The waters below protect me from the waters above.
And now we're going to go directly back to where we dived into the water from the last challenge. And it should be there. So once again, you have to activate this monolith for this collectible to show. If you don't, this collectible will not be there. So we're almost there for this part of the video. Only one part, no, not one part, sorry. I think there's 2 parts. I'm hoping max 2 parts. So head directly towards the village caves campfire. That is located at the very, very bottom of the map. Inside here, you will find your number 4 outcast lady for the side mission. So make sure you grab the document and speak to this lady here. I'm unsure where the 5th one is. And so this will be included in part 5. Also, I won't be including this jade here. This will be part 2 video. I'll go back and grab that. And there's 2 collectibles near the top right hand side that I don't know where the hell they are. So I'll come back to them too later on. So in the village cave section, campfire area, there'll be a building. Inside this building, you'll find document number 12. I'll see you guys and girls in part 2.
So we're back now with some more Tomb Raider. This time we're going to do some
more Hidden City. Oh, joyous. But for this one, we won't be getting all the collectibles in this area because it seems like the story progression is taking me elsewhere, and I'm assuming we're going to come back to this area at a later date. So this is in theory part 2 of the Hidden City, but also we're doing different areas along the way. So it won't just be the Hidden City, just to be warned. So about 8 minutes of this probably is going to be Hidden City, then the other half will be just the new area. I just don't know when we will come back to the Hidden City because there's still quite a few collectibles to get. So yeah, cross fingers we come back. We are now going to continue on where part 1 left off, so we're exactly in the same place. See, I'm just showing you, still in the same place as before. So now we're going to go to the challenge tomb. This will be one of 3, the Temple of the Sun. Jump into the water and find your first campfire. Right next to you, near the campfire, will be your document number 13, contract.
Each taka of the
Now, number 14 document. Go up the stairs, jump up 1 level. Go to the right, you should hopefully see this next document. So the next one will be one of these secret maps again. So just climb up. Then to the left, near the shelves, you will find a map on the floor. Now directly behind you, you will find another document. As soon as you grab that last collectible, just do a high dive off. In theory, you don't have to do it now. You can actually do it after you finish the challenge because you have to come back out anyway. So that's up to you though if you want to do a high dive from there. So now eventually, when you do all the climbing and all that stuff, you have to go through this little part here where a short scene happens where Lara will just push herself off. And then you should hopefully see the document number 16. In the same area, you'll find the mural number 12. If you go right instead of climbing the ladder, you will find the next mural. Straight after that, if you turn around now and go up the ladder, and you should find the next one. Now go past the campfire, go down. As soon as you drop down, go up the stairs again to find your next mural. Gold ore number 10. From the last location, head down the stairs and go right. About halfway up to the left, you will find gold ore number 10. So once you get into the main challenge area, you need to make your way to the left side. So using these lights to gain your way to this area here. Once you're here, you want to go inside. You'll find document number 17 located on the right side of the table. And now if you continue on forward in the same location, you will find the survival cache. This should be number 21. And now eventually, if you make your way to the left side, the far left, you will find another mural here. And then just finish up the challenge. Have fun figuring it out. So once you figured it out, you will find gold ore number 11 and 12. Like I said, these gold ores are not really too fussed. If I miss one or two, I'm just trying to find the majority of them.
To find a way out of here.
Now just finish up the challenge and now leave the area. Now once you finally leave the area, there'll be a monolith now that we can actually interact with. We couldn't before.
This describes something nearby. 7
So
golden birds
just like normal,
hatched
interact with
here
it.
and there. One
It will show you where to
escaped
go
the
to
tree.
find the next survival cache. So from the last location, head up the stairs. And you should hopefully find a lady to the left hand side. So this is one of the outcast ladies from the side mission. Go behind her, you will find number 22. So now go towards the last outcast. After you speak to this old lady, she will be a merchant as well. So just pick up the ascender, lockpick, guns, and outfit. So sell what you can to get some money, because the lockpicks we need, and I believe the ascender we will need later on. And there's a big bone. I think there's a tube for outfits too, but let's grab them all. Just do it all, just to be safe. So now once we spoke with the outcast, we come back to this guy. I can't remember his name is now. Yeah, once you spoke with him, then he'll tell you to go back to the boy because you got the dice. So yeah, in the same room though, there'll be a treasure chest. We've now got a lockpick so we can open it. And we should find, I have no idea what the hell this is. I'm assuming it's a relic, but it's not counting towards the relics though. I'm assuming the treasure chests are just their own thing. So we've been here before. Go near the docking bay where the boats are. Go underneath where we found the survival cache. If you keep going underneath, you will find a loadsome chest here. So use your lockpick underwater to get the treasure chest number 2 or 3. So like I said, I'm not too sure what these items are going for, but I believe they're only towards the treasure chest. Because I haven't noticed any of my markers going up on the completed area on the top left. So now once we've done that, go find the young boy, hand his dice to complete the side mission.
I found your dice, Taki.
Thanks again, Ishiki.
It's not really much I can show you. It's just a side mission, just follow the marker. So now once we have actually done some of the main story now, you will have to follow your friend's son. And this guard will be removed. So in this area here, so it's part of the story. So once you do some of the story progression, you will have to come through here. So you'll find the is it the mural we picked up? I can't remember what we picked up now. No, it's a document and it's a gold ore. But yeah, if you continue on forward through this area, in the middle you should find a relic. This should be number 16. So this is where we're going to go to a different area, but we're still in theory inside the hidden city. It's just a different area sort of thing combined to the city. But yeah, as of now we're still in the hidden city still. So next to the campfire belly of the serpent, you can go left 30, oh, right, sorry. To go into that wall you can break, you'll find 2 Jade Ores there. And then you can come up here the second time to grab the document. I should have done it that way, but I didn't really know what was to the right. I didn't want to drop down where I couldn't come back up. So I didn't realise. So yeah, there's the 2 Jade Ores. We should have hopefully 6, but you can sell them at the merchant because I don't think we need them from anything important. Well, I hope we don't, 'cause I've been selling mine. So I might be screwed. And then, yeah, carry on. So this should be the last mural in the hidden city. Then it goes to Serpent of something. Or Belly of the Serpent. I can't remember the next name until the text pops up. So yeah, this should be the last thing for the hidden city for now. So if we keep going forward, this is still linked in between the hidden city. So eventually, I do mean eventually, once you get to the head of the serpent, you have to do quite a few things. But you should hopefully see this mural to the right hand side. It's not that difficult to see. Just take some time getting to the location. So now once you get to the puzzle area, there's 2 pillars in the middle. If you jump off to the left, you should find Jade Ore number 7. So now this is the mountain temple. So we're done. We're pretty much finished with the hidden city for now. Then we go through the mountain temple. There is no collectibles as such. From my knowledge, it's just a campfire and there's 2 gold ores. And then after that, there will be another area that I don't know what that's called yet. I haven't got that far. So yeah, here we go. Here we go. This is the last part now of the hidden city. So these are the missions or the side missions that we actually do. We have at the moment we should have about 11 of 11 after we finish. For some reason I believe one of my side quests is bugged out. So if we head back to the abandoned village, in here, since we have our upgraded rope thing now, so the ascender thing, so we can pull the wall down. So if you pull this down, you will find document number 20 of 42, and you should find the Jade Ore 9. Now from the same location. Now if you head to the left side, you should find another one of these walls. Excuse me. And do the same thing. In here you will find document number 21 and a Jade Ore, and this should be number 10. Should be, I should say. Should be. So as we go back into the main part of the hidden city, so we're on the top part of the area, and go to the left and then go inside here. So once we go through, the best bet to do here is to stay to the right side and just keep following the right side. And then you'll come to this next relic.
This figure must be the owl.
Now the next one will be one of the artifacts again, not artifacts, sorry. One of the explorer chest things, the secret stuff. So roughly around in the middle of this section, you will find your next secret reveal stuff. So the explorer's backpack or the adventurer's backpack. So now the survival cache, this is number 23 now. So from the previous location, head towards the water, but don't go in there just yet. If you take a sharp right, and you should find this one just tucked away behind some bushes. Right, so the next one is the gold ore. So now we need to go inside the water, and then you'll find the gold ore located inside. But to the right of you, this is where the access to the tomb is, that we're not going to go yet. So once we get the ore, go back to the surface, and then you should hopefully find a tree that you can climb nearby. And I did not see this until pretty much after I literally finished the whole area of Hidden City. So as you see, completely different area and completely different lighting. So there'll be a tree nearby that you can climb. And then just jump up the rock side here until you get to the document number 22. From my knowledge, you can get up here. Of course, I was a blind bat, so I didn't see it. So I'm assuming you can get up here. I wouldn't see why not, or why they would block this part off. So once you climb to the top, you will find one of the swan diving locations that we don't need no more. Go inside the crypt, and then to the right side, after you jump over the trap, you will find the relic number 19.
This obsidian tipped out.
Now moving further in, once you go through the crawl space, directly in front of you on the floor, you will find the document 23.
I've left and come.
Once again, to make things simple, from the last location, where we picked up the last document. Now, if we continue on now, go through the crawl space, there will be a turning going left or right. Or, sorry, straight or right, I should say. For now, if you head straight, you will go towards a dead end, but this will be a gold ore number 17. And now we're going to get the last few collectibles in this section. So now go the only way you can go now is go the other direction, head down the stairs, and then you should eventually be in some sort of open area. Once you drop down, if you drop all the way down to the bottom, you can get the mural directly behind you or underneath you now, but now it's to your left. And there's a document if you go directly up this path here. So this should be document number 24. The Mural 16. But on this playthrough of the video, this was my last collectibles to grab for this area, for the whole Hidden City. But for you guys, should be this number, depending where you are in the game.
Easy.
So now, once you figure stuff out, so you go for the next part of the wall that you have to break down, use your rope to swing across before climbing up to finish up this crypt here. Before you do that, go inside the doorway, you should find Jade Ore number 11. I can't remember if I said that twice. Hopefully I did not. So head up the stairs again. This time go to the top and just pretty much finish the challenge.
Okay, one last leap.
So it's not that far to the end. So this should be your 2 of 5 crypt finished. The first one is on the first video. And so yeah, we're going to literally finish up all the crypts here and all of the tombs. So that is the... Well, for me, this will be the last Speak of the Dead. For you guys, it should be number 2. So ignore the in-game challenge completed. You should have a counter that comes up saying 2 of 4. So So this is just an optional thing. This is another high dive or swan dive area that if you haven't got it yet, you can use this one too. So now we're going to go inside the tomb. This should be number 2 of 3 for you guys. So going back to our original recordings, as soon as you enter this area, there should be a shadow. Oh, I'll say shadow of the tomb for a minute. There should be a survival cache number 24.
Bit of a grim welcome. I'll have to watch my step.
Now, once we get here, we will have to do a run and jump and grab onto the wall there. So this mural number 17 will be located right next to the campfire. So hopefully you guys shouldn't miss it. There we go. So now document number 25. Once we go through the crawl space, or the squeezy part, squeeze the whole bit. And you should be able to interact with this switch here. This lights up the area, kind of.
Now I'll just have to get over there.
And now drop down to the right to find document number 25. Now in the same place, but this time it's in the water. If you stay to the surface of the water and then go down around about here, where you see all the things poking up from the water, you should be near as damn it to this survival cache. So now, as and when you go through all the traps, so after you press that switch and then you run through all the traps, you will have to go through this way anyway. It's part of the challenge tomb, so hopefully you guys don't miss this area. But you shouldn't do. But so literally as soon as you land, if you just run down, you should run directly straight past this. Unless you're just completely not paying attention to where it is, it just should be to the left. So for this survival cache, you don't have to get it now. You can get it on the way out. Because once we do the next part of the area that I'm not really going to show much of, the way out is where the shadow, I keep calling it shadows now, survival caches. So as we leave the area behind us, we have to run to the underground bit, so underneath it. So this is completely optional. You don't have to do it straight away. You can do it after you finish the area, as you're backtracking out. So like I said, it's optional. You don't have to do it right now, but make sure you grab it on the way out. So once you're in the next area, next to both of the switches, there should be at least 1 gold ore next to each switch. So this should be the switch to the right side. After you pull that, go to the next switch that should be located on the left side, and there should be another gold ore. And then just finish the tomb.
I'm here.
So we're going to find the skull cave now, that's located near the start of the area that we started Hidden City from. So as we enter the cave, there will be quite a few side quests in here, so feel free to do them. If you have the DLC, like I have, I accidentally did one of the DLC that I didn't realize of. So that's probably the reason why one of my challenges bugged out, maybe. But I'm not convinced that it's bugged out, but something's wrong with the horn side mission. It's not saying I finished it. So in this area here, you'll find 2 collectibles. There'll be a document located on the upper side. If you go inside this ruined building, you will find the relic number 20.
A 6-point mace.
So if you want to now, you can actually talk to the peeps to finish most of the side quest stuff.
Cave above the white tree.
It's probably required to do it now, because eventually one of the guys in there will give you a quest to go to the white tree. This will pretty much take you to the next crypt as well. For some reason it's not really classed a crypt on the map. I don't know why. But apparently it is. So as and when you're going towards the white tree for one of the side missions, you will find document number 27. I'm not too sure if we can go up here straight away. I've probably done like a mistake where I didn't even see the tree you can climb. So that's an oopsie on my part. But it's not really a big issue anyway. So as you go through it, there should be another document to the right.
The threat of the disease.
And now if you carry on forward, you should run directly into this next mural. You can't miss it, it should be directly ahead of you. Now once you go through the wall, located right next to you, carry on to the next section and you should find Relic 21 and document number 29.
No one's been through here in centuries. This has to be the right place.
So the relic should be on the right and the document, from my knowledge, should be behind you. Now the next one, I believe, should be a gold ore. So starting from the same location. Now jump up into the hole. Once you get to the path where you see 3 doors, left, forward or right, go for the right door that is slightly down. So go underneath the door and then crawl underneath the next door. This will lead you to a dead end containing the gold ore. Just a word of warning, make sure you sell some of your gold so you can pick more up.
Hello, Manko.
And eventually,
now,
after you finish the crypt, you should get the Jade Ore 12 and 13 here. And then this ore should be another Speak of the Dead. So this should be your 3 or 4, because the challenge states you have to open at least 4 tombs.
Now, to get this back to Uchu. Pure silver.
So as you leave the area now, hopefully you guys will get this pop up if you're playing from the new game. There should be a mission giver next to the trees here.
How am I supposed to know what it says? It could mean anything.
So speak to the little girl and do all the side quests here, just to get the stuff out of the way.
Awil, are you hurt?
I'm fine.
Taruga.
There's also a side mission down the very bottom where you have to solve someone's murder. So feel free to just check everywhere in the village. But most of the quests will actually go along with each other, so they're not really hard to get. So enter the main area now, so with the upper city main gate. If you break down the wall, you will find Jade Ore 14 and you should find Relic 21.
The collection of reeds.
So now as you walk up further, you should find your last... No, sorry, not your last, sorry. I don't think it's your last monolith. No, we've got one more to find. So this should be number 6 monolith, and then it also should reveal a location of a survival cache.
I lie at the
And then we should find a Relic 22.
the one who watches the shaded serpent.
So now head up the steps. And when you can, jump up to the right or left side. Doesn't really matter where, as long as you jump up. And then if you go above the doorway that you came through to find Relic 22. And now we're going to go past the campfire that's actually called Upper City Main Gate. Well, I believe the campfire's called that because we actually go to it, so it should be the right one. So now head up the stairs where we need to go, part of the main mission.
This is
and then interact with this. Well, not really interact, but go next to where the statue is before we head up to the main gate to find 27.
Lara.
Also,
Your
literally as soon as you
second
enter this
is
next
good.
area, there will be a little child,
discovered-
part of the main story. After you've done that, you will find a little girl run away, or run towards these steps here to the left. This will be a side mission. It is recommended to do this because you get an achievement, and then you'll get a achievement for upgrading all your knife completely
It
to the
belonged
max.
to my wife. I was going to
So
get
as you've done this
can't
quest,
get it. I have no use for it now.
the guy should give you new gear, so the knife upgraded. So now you should get the achievement. So the next one from the same location, kind of. Well, it is really. So in the same area, next to one of the main gates, you go left, interact with your relics.
This wooden fire.
So this should be to the left side on the main map. So now this will be document 30 and 31. There is quite a lot of documents in one area, so just keep your eyes peeled. So go through the hole here and drop down to find, you should find 3 things here. There should be 2 documents, and then there should be a secret map. And there we go. Simples. So now we're going to find treasure chest 3 of 3. We're now going to head towards the merchant located in this area. So head back down the stairs, take a left, take another left, go inside here. You'll find the merchant that you found in the main, not the main city, but the I'll say the lower class city, we should say. But then she's moved up to the main city. But to the right of her, you should find the treasure chest. It should be 3 of 3. And from my knowledge, I forgot to add the names of the collectibles on the treasure chest for the last few. My bad. So now eventually once you get inside, there is a lot of collectibles here. So as soon as you enter, watch all the lovely cutscenes. There will be a document to the left. There will be a document to the right. And then there will be a document directly to the left, ever so slightly. So now we're going to go get the relic. So the main relic will be in the middle of this area. And then the next one, from my knowledge, should be to the right once you drop down. There we go. Survival cache. Now if you go to the opposite end of this area, so should say the opposite side, and you will find the survival cache. Here we go, some more collectibles. So from the last location, we're now going to get the relic 26. We're going to get document 35, 36 and 37. So this will be the first document of this bit. Then go inside. This should be the document again. And then this one should be the relic. Then once you leave the area and go left, you will find the next document here. So 3 documents and 1 relic. So it's quite a lot in one area. So as you just follow the main mission, keep going until you see 2 guys next to the bridge guarding it. You are unable to access it. There is a campfire nearby, so you can light it up. I didn't see it at the time. So as you jump on the thing, but don't climb it, go down, you can interact with the survival. This should be number 29 now. Go inside the tomb directly in front of you and just carry on. As you're going through the challenge tomb, hopefully you should find this chest before continue up the slope. Also, in this area, there will be another survival cache located on the other side or the other end of the area. Just a word of warning, on the way out, I did find another Jade Ore, but I didn't find it on the way in. So now, mural number 20. Continue on with the challenge tomb. This one, you should hopefully just run right past it. It's located to the right. So now we should be near another campfire. There we go, there's the campfire. And once you find the campfire, jump inside the water. And for this one, you need to go, I believe as soon as you land in the water, you have to go back in the water and go left. So it's bottom left inside the water. So if you look on the map, it should be bottom left. And now we're going to leave. So this is the main challenge bit. And so have fun. So once you figure stuff out, go through a cool space. You should be looking around for stuff anyway. So hopefully you should notice this gold ore tucked away in the corner. It's not really a big issue if you don't get these ones because from my knowledge these do respawn. So I don't think they're much big of a deal if we miss them. So now as we've finished the tomb now, there will be gold ore 22 and 23. One on the right, one on the left. And then we finish up the tomb.
Whoever this was, an honor to be laid to rest here.
So now, like I said, this is where when I started leaving the area, didn't notice it when I was coming in. But as you are leaving, you have to start climbing back up. As you're climbing back up, you should hopefully find this Jade Ore located here. In theory, you shouldn't miss it on the way up, but on the way down, you'll most likely have missed it. So now, on the way to the main mission again. So use the rock side to climb around. As and when you climb down with a rope, use the rope to knock down one of 3 of them bone looking statue things from the wall. Now, once again, just follow the only path you can take. Once again, this area is part of the main story, so you have to eventually go past. Before going straight, you should find another one of these collectible things to the left, or the challenge. So that should be 2 or 3. Ignore what my game says, because I've done this in the wrong order. And also, once you land over to the next side, before going over, get the next mural and Crypt. Drop down to find the adventure or the explorer pack. Now once we go over, drop down, you will find mural number 21. Ignore the pole to the right, we want to go left.
Here's Quetzalcoatl.
So once you make your way up towards the next crypt, this should be mural number 22 for you. Now this should be crypt number 4. Once you enter, you should hopefully find the survival cache.
Some kind of
So eventually once you go through loads of crawl spaces and you look up, I think the game makes you look up, and to the left before you start climbing to the top, to put some water in here, you should find the survival cache 32. So as and when you make it to the top, you press this switch in, and Gold Ore 24 should be located near the tomb. There we go. That's the gold ore, that's the tomb. To my knowledge, now you should get the Seeker of the Dam thingy achievement. So now once we leave the crypt, now use the wall to climb along, do a run and jump, and hopefully you should see this one just stuck to the wall. All you have to do now is do a swing and just hit it. Now you should have the Dunk in Bones challenge done. Now continue on forward until you meet whatever her name is again. You'll jump through the window, you have a cutscene, then in this same room you'll find document 38. For the guys who are backtracking, there is another way to get in here a lot easier, since we've there should be a rope going towards this area here to the top.
Something nearby.
So now we're going to activate the monolith number 7 once we clear the area out.
It fell from his mouth and now lie beneath him.
And then next to the, I believe there's a helmet.
Gotcha.
Next to a spike or been impaled, you should find the survivor cache. So then we're going to get document 39 and 40 and relic 28. So now if you follow the rope bridge all the way to the very top, inside here you'll find a campfire with quite a few goodies. So there'll be a document here. There'll be a relic in this thing. And there should be, this will be a map of secrets that we don't need now. And there's the document. Got to love the documents. There's so many though, so bloody many. Oh, almost finished guys, almost finished, good God. So now go across the road bridge. You will see your friend run away. Ignore her for now. Now we want to go to the left. So you'll see two guards here originally, that now they're left. So now we can go down here. The usual new abilities that we found during the story progression. Don't need to explain how to use them because the game tells you. Now if you jump over here, you should find the survival cache number 34. And then I believe we should be entering another crypt again. Whoop whoop. So this will be document 41. Once we go in, I think it's a crypt anywhere. I can't remember now. But yeah, so as we go in, yes, this is definitely a crypt now.
Damn it!
We will fall. Then as soon as we fall, you look to the right, you find a Jade Ore there. And if you look a bit further right, you will find your document number 41. Now this is a pretty damn simple crypt to be honest. And this should be your last one. So this should be 5 of 5.
Have to find another way out.
So as and when you get to here, it's pretty simple to get to here. In the same sort of area, you should hopefully find now document 42, mural number 24, and Jade Ore 16. And I have a
These
strange
traps are
feeling
more
that I've said
complex than I
16
could have
twice and 11. So I need to edit them out, I think. But I don't know. I don't know until I look again. So that's the Jade Ore. So go, once you saw me, go past the traps and then go behind the traps. You will find Jade Ore. Now go back through the traps. Ignore the door to the right. Go left. And then you should find the mural. And then in the same room you'll find the document. There we go. We've pretty much got all the collectibles now. You guys should have hopefully 100% if you haven't got all the side missions. I'm still looking into that, by the way. I'm not too sure why. That is not counting to 11. So if you're not too sure, just keep looking around the whole city for any side missions and just finish them. And then on the way out, when you follow the lady, you can find the gold ore. Like I said, these gold ores are not that important to me, I don't think, or the game. But I believe they do help you do stuff like buy stuff and all that stuff.
They were tall and